guys, welcome back to another episode of Greeny's RC. This is part 3 of the mini crawl course build. As you can see, I've had my wig cut, so I now have small hair. So yeah, it's been about, I'd say it's been dry for at least a week now. It's gone rock hard now, it's completely dried out, just haven't had time to get back to it. So I'll flip it around and we'll take a look. So as you can see, it's all dried rock hard now, so it's all completely dried up. Even these sections are dried up as well. These are a bit rough actually, which is great, and I've patched up over here as well. So in this episode we are going to, I've cleaned up all underneath as well. As you imagine, it got quite messy, so like I say, when you are doing that bit, put some cardboard down and stuff like that to stop it from getting too messy. Right, so I'm going to get some spray paint out. Got the garage door slightly open, so if I pass out on film, then you know why. But we'll see how we get on. I'm going to spray paint some colours on. I'm going to try red. I'm going to see what happens with it. I can always go over it again with the black or the grey or something. So I'm going to put a bit of red in here, try and make it look sandy round to about this section here, and then go back to stone. And yeah, we'll see how we get on, and I'll show you how I did this section here, where it is loose, so it will come off eventually, but I'll take you through how I do all that bit anyway. And yeah, alright, cool, let's get cracking. So I've put some cardboard out anyway, just to protect certain things. I've got a bit of red, a bit of black, a bit of grey. So these are just spray paint tins I've had left lying around from spraying up cars and stuff like that. So I'm just going to put a bit of grey back up onto this section and this section here. And then, like I said, try a bit of red on there and see what happens with it. And then I'll just do a grey down this side section. But yeah, we'll give it a go. I'll put you on the tripod. We'll see how we get on. Right then, so you can see where I've just gone over it here, just recovered it back up again, sprayed those sections there. Yeah, the red come out a bit too red, so I'll leave that to dry and then I'll put the sand over the top of it. It should be okay, but I won't do that on the other section. So yeah, I might go over it with the grey a bit more actually, try and hide it in. Yeah, I'll go over the grey with it a bit more, just to try and hide it, and then yeah, I'll move the next section into place. We'll have a go at that. And just like that, we are all sprayed up. So it'll look better once it's dried, but what I'm going to do now is I'll show you how I do that sanding bit. I shouldn't really do it until it dries, but don't matter, we'll give it a go. Right then, so essentially all I've done is mix up, you can see it in the light, mixed up some sand, and what I've used is wallpaper paste, because I had no PVA, so I just put some wallpaper paste in there, only a little bit, just to make it runnier. And I've chucked just a very small spoonful of cement as well actually, see if it hardens it anymore. And then what I'm going to do is just go over it with the brush, certain sections, make a path, like a dirt track type thing. And yeah, hopefully it should come out something like this, but we'll see how we get on. And there we have it. So yep, mudded everything up a bit. Like I say, that should, if you see down here, it's still a bit, yeah, it's kind of dried onto the surface, so we'll see how that all dries out, but it just adds another texture to it. Yeah, I think I'm really pleased with that. So I'll leave that to dry over the next day or two, and yeah, I'll come back to it in a couple of days when I've got some time, and I'll show you what it looks like. We'll get a rig on it. So I've just finished the last final touches to the crawler core, so just put some extra bits of decoration on it and stuff like that. So we're all done now, everything's dry. I've just put the last bits on, which I'll turn you around in a second, show you those. So yeah, let's have a look. So there we have it, all the spray paint is dried. All this is dried up now, so that's nice and grippy. Obviously it'll fade off over time the more you drive on it. And I've put some moss on as well, so I picked that up from when we went to the Scale of Nationals over the weekend. So I've just put a tiny little bit of glue, hot glue on the back of it, just to hold it in place. But yeah, that's all on there. And then I thought I'd build a bridge across the canyon, let's say. So we've got two bridges there across the canyon, and then that section's all dirtied up as well. Put some moss up on the tree branches where the bridge is. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the outcome of it. It's looking great. So I'll leave it to dry a bit more. I might add a couple of more sticks here or there. So this one here, this one's actually been cemented in now. So the reason I put that there is as you're coming across this angle, if I just demonstrate, it's sort of, you either have to go up the stick, which will push you even higher, or it's going to push you down here a bit more. So it just makes it a bit more difficult. So yeah, we're going to give that a crack. But yeah, I've cemented that in, so I'll have to leave that to dry before I try that section. But yeah, really pleased with it. So thanks for watching the series. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please drop me a message. I'm happy to help out. If anybody wants one making, drop me a message. I'm sure there's something we can put together, and I can do that for you. That's no problem. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys, bye.